Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel, where last episode Rean's selected troop finished their exploration of the 5th floor of the old schoolhouse with the defeat of Uncerta. Then, free for the evening, Rean searched for any hidden activities. Watching the final outcome of the chess club battle, he then found a sleeping Kurt, and with Rosine's help took him home in the rain to his parents, as we now set out to do some shopping for Sharon.
Looks like the rain must have stopped while I was inside. It's gotten pretty dark out, too. I'd better get back to the dorm.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
You wouldn't happen to be one of the Class 7 students from Thors, would you? Out for a little late-night shopping, are we?
You could say that. But how did you know I'm from Class 7?
You're one of the favorite topics at our radio station, actually. There are plenty of people out there who want to know more about Thor's dashing guys and gals in red.
Oh, you work at the radio station? Hold on. Your voice sounds so familiar.
Oh, maybe you know me from the radio? Ahem. Good evening, everyone. This summer's turning into a real scorcher, isn't it? To beat the heat, we're going to be broadcasting tonight from a park here in Trista. Ring any bells?
Wait. Huh? You're Misty? From Abend Time?
Bingo. You must be quite the avid listener, recognizing my voice so easily. Glad to know I've got a faithful fan out there.
Wow. I never figured I'd meet Misty herself, especially like this. I always make sure to catch Abend Time. It helps me relax while I'm studying.
Thanks. But it sure is serendipitous, you know? Having a chance encounter like this, just after the rain's eased up. Ooh, maybe I should mention this on tonight's show.
I'm not sure that I really constitute a noteworthy topic for a radio broadcast. It's kind of weird. I only know her from Abend Time, but she seems just as friendly face to face.
Is something the matter? You're staring at me so intently, I feel a little embarrassed.
Well, forgive me if this sounds a little odd, but this isn't actually our first meeting, is it? If I'm not mistaken, we met once before, in a hotel in Heimdall.
Wow, I can't believe it. I never figured anyone would actually catch on.
So you really are her, the Azure Diva herself, Vita Clotilde.
Right you are once again. Honestly, even the people I work with at the radio station don't seem to have noticed, so I'm surprised you could tell.
That makes two of us. I almost didn't say anything because it just seemed too implausible. But if you don't mind me asking, how did a star like you end up working at Radio Trista?
It's just a little something I do for fun on the side. Gotta spice life up a bit, right? The best part is, the people at the Opera House in Heimdall have no idea I come here to do my show every week. So don't go telling anyone, okay? It'll be our secret.
Of course. I wouldn't dream of it. I'm amazed no one else has figured it out, though. It's not like you use a different voice when you're on the radio.
Well, there's a little trick to it. You're not the only one who was surprised, though.
Huh?
I had this feeling I'd seen you before, but I couldn't put my finger on where. But it's you, isn't it? Anyway, I have to get over to the studio now. Oh, and be sure to tune in to tonight's Abend Time. It'll be a fun one, promise.
Wouldn't miss it.
And give my regards to those two, would you?
She smells like lavender? The fragrance really suits her. So Vita Clotilde herself has been hosting a radio show in Trista. Even if I told them, I don't think they'd believe me.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hey there, Emma. Did you just get back too?
Yeah, I just returned a short while ago. Were you out shopping?
Yeah, Sharon asked me to go out and pick up a few things for dinner. Though I ended up taking a bit longer than I expected.
Wait, do I smell lavender on you? This is perfume, isn't it? How did it get onto you?
Oh, right. I guess I must have soaked up the scent too. She did get pretty close. That's the only thing I can think of.
Rean, I can only hope the reason you ended up taking longer than expected isn't because you were...
Whoa, hold on. You've got the wrong idea, Emma. I just happened to bump into someone I know while I was out, that's all. Nothing scandalous, nothing I'd be ashamed of.
I never said it was. Though you do seem strangely defensive for a man who has nothing to hide. Huh. I wonder what would happen if Elise and the other girls were to catch wind of this.
I swear, I just ran into someone I know after I left the store. Nothing happened. You just like raking me over the coals, don't you?
Oh, Master Rean, I see you've returned. Were you able to get everything I asked for?
Sure did. Let me bring it over.
Lavender. Huh. No, that's impossible.
Afterward, Rean decided to give Sharon a hand with the cooking. And when dinner was ready, everyone sat down to enjoy an especially extravagant meal in celebration of Crow and Milliam joining Class 7. Oh. Interesting. Am I reading this paper now because it's there, or am I reading this paper because I didn't read it on that day? I forgot to read it. Would this normally happen if I didn't read the paper by the end of the section? I don't know. What paper am I reading? I don't know. Imperial Chronicle. Breaking news. Terrorist attack follow-up. A representative for the Imperial family has spoken regarding the aftermath of the terrorist attack which took place in Heimdall recently. The spokesman confirmed that Princess Alfin, who was placed in the greatest danger on that day, has sustained no serious injuries and was able to return to school as usual. Who are the Imperial Liberation Front? The recent terrorist attack placed both Princes and Princess Alfin in danger, and resulted in Imperial Governor Regnitz sustaining injuries. While it may seem that peace has returned to the streets of Heimdall, the culprits behind these unspeakable acts, who call themselves the Imperial Liberation Front, have yet to be apprehended. The elite force responsible for their capture, the Railway Military Police, insisted they are doing everything in their power to help bind them. Thanks to those who helped. Chaos might have reigned in Heimdall on the day of the attack, but that did not stop a number of people from doing their part to bring the situation under control. Each of these courageous souls received a letter of thanks from the Imperial government. Extra special thanks are due to one young student who took command to restore calm in Drykel's Plaza, and a group of civilians who succeeded in rescuing Princess Alfin from harm's way. These people have received particular appreciation for their deeds. International Trade Conference now approaches. At the end of this month, the long-awaited West Zemuria Trade Conference will finally commence in Crossbell. Unsurprisingly, those involved are already hard at work for the conference, which will be based around international and economic matters and may potentially determine the future direction and development of Western Zemuria. When asked to comment, a government representative responded, "An international conference on a continental scale like this has never been attempted before. Naturally, we intend to fulfill our responsibility as a great nation." The representatives of the Erebonia Empire are expected to be Chancellor Osborne and His Highness Prince Oliver. Culture! Imperial Chronicle Radio is 1 year old! Do you enjoy listening to Orbital Radio broadcasts? This reporter certainly does. For those who aren't familiar, Orbital Radio allows you to enjoy audio programs anytime, anywhere, with the Imperial Chronicle's affiliated radio station, Imperial Chronicle Radio, now 1 year old. This seems as good a time as any to sell its benefits to the world, and the PR representative was happy to sum up exactly what makes Imperial Chronicle Radio so special. We may not have been the first radio station to be established, but this station is available in the widest area and conducts the most balanced and impartial broadcast. Travel, Lake Abel. In today's travel log, I will be visiting beautiful Lake Abel on the eastern side of the Empire. This stunning spot is an ideal destination for those looking to enjoy a tranquil vacation away from the stresses of daily life. Furthermore, the historic stronghold of St. Sandlot on the opposite shore, Lohengrin Castle, provides the perfect backdrop to a lakeshore stroll. The area is best reached by travelling south from Breyhard along the Ebel Branch line.
So, the West Emuria Trade Conference is just over a week away now. A building that tall is exactly what you'd expect from an economic powerhouse like Crossbelt 2. It's a big world out there. Still, we've got Milliam and Crow as classmates now. Would have seen that coming. Crow opened up to us right from the start. Though I guess that's just Crow for you. And Milliam's become way more attached to us than I thought she would too. They were both able to form combat links with us right from day one. I had my concerns about how well they'd mesh with the class, but maybe I was worried for nothing after all.
It's time.
Good evening. I'm your host, Misty. It's August 18th and we're winding down a busy day here at 9 p.m. I'm here to give you all the cool you need to beat this summer heat.
Hey, looks like I'm not too late to catch this week's Abend Time.
Seems like those hot summer days keep coming with no end in sight, doesn't it? But even this heat can't stop the momentum behind the West Emuria Trade Conference being held in Crossbell later this month. Prince Olivert and Chancellor Osborne will be in attendance for this watershed moment in international business. Personally, I'm more interested in the view from the top of that famous new skyscraper the talks are being held in. In some news closer to home, you all have probably noticed the summer showers we're getting here in Trista. The rain's let up for now, but it's managed to push that nasty nighttime humidity right off the charts. It's nights like these I wish I could smuggle an ice-cold beer into the studio. And the director is chilling over there, drink in hand, mocking me. But you know what? Forget that guy. Anyway, for all you students out there, your summer vacation's probably wrapping up, so I hope you made the most of it. Wait, I forgot that summer vacation at the Military Academy is already come and gone. Whoops. Still, it's never too late to do something bold that'll keep your memories of this summer burning bright. And what about you, Miss Misty? You're probably asking yourselves, well, you might want to sit down for this one. Because fate had a romantic rendezvous in store for yours truly just on the way to the studio today. A tryst with a young man in a park after sunset. Droplets of rain clinging to the grass. I'll treasure the memory forever. Or I would, if I hadn't just made it up on the spot. Chalk it up to a dreamer's poetic license, I guess. Still, maybe one day I'll feel the thrilling rush of a summer love. Gotta keep the fire burning.
Wait, is she talking about when I ran into her earlier tonight? She's got quite the playful personality. Though somehow that doesn't come as too much of a surprise. It's kind of weird thinking that I just met her on the street a couple hours ago.
Anyway, I have to get over to the studio now. Oh, and be sure to tune in to tonight's Abend Time. It'll be a fun one. Promise.
Wouldn't miss it.
And give my regards to those two, would you?
Those two? I didn't really think about it right then, but who was she talking about?
So now back at Lunaria Nature Park. What's taking place now? New uniform there, Gideon?
Huh. Ah, so you've arrived.
Good to see you, boss.
Oh, you're awfully early.
Well met, Comrade V, Comrade S. I see that you finished all your preparations as well.
Smooth as silk. Although you're the one who'll be taking center stage in our next operation without a doubt.
Who'd have thought you'd volunteer to go pound the pavement in Crossbow? The Red Constellation are gonna be there. I still think I'm the prime choice for this one.
I disagree. As I can no longer rely on the power of the flute, it makes the most sense for me to go. Especially when you consider the very real possibility that we may have to accept a necessary sacrifice for the greater good. That is the best way for us to achieve what we desire.
You're serious?
Ugh. You really are too morose for your own good.
I could say the same of both of you. Why else would you have willingly plunged yourselves into a struggle like this to begin with?
I suppose you're right.
You got us there.
I see you've all gathered.
Comrade C.
Fashionably late, but worth the wait.
That makes it a full house.
I appreciate your gathering, comrades. The wheels have been set in motion. There is no place for hesitation, no time for looking back. We seek only results.
I couldn't agree more.
No objections here either.
Goes without saying.
That said, I will ask you but once. Comrade G, are you certain this is the path you would walk?
My heart itself beats with the ideals of the Liberation Front. If my life should see its end in Crossbell, so be it. That tyrant must be stopped from creating the vile dystopia he seeks. Dear though the cost may be. If through our efforts we or anyone anywhere succeeds in that aim, we will have our victory.
Very well. May the goddess, or perhaps powers less fair, attend you. When this is over and our victory won, let us toast our success together in the Imperial capital.
Indeed. Farewell, my comrades.
He doesn't know how to express how he feels, but I understand.
Losing your place in the world for doing what's right, and throwing yourself into the eye of the storm. It ain't something I could do.
Different paths brought each of us here, but the road we travel now is the same. Let us depart, Comrade S, Comrade V. We each have our own part to play in what is to come.
Of course.
Just leave it to us.
It's practical exam time. What's going to happen on this one? Probably get a uniform change. Alright, it's time for this month's thrilling practical exam. Is everyone ready? Ready as I'm gonna be. Anytime. Being a first year again's been no sweat until now, but I guess my luck's run out for combat training. I can't even skip out since they won't let me graduate without it. You do want to actually finish school someday, right? You spend more of class asleep than awake, so you could at least put some effort into the practical exams. Right, I know. This is the part where we get to fight those things that are like Lammy, right? I can't wait to jump in. Hey, can we start yet? Can we, please? Would you at least make a token effort to rein in your hyperactive outbursts? It's amazing how much just adding 2 new classmates can shake things up. I guess I could have you all fight the combat shell, but since we've got 2 new challenges this month, how about we try something a little different? Something different? I wonder what strange ideas she's concocted today. A good instructor's got to keep you guessing. Well, by now you should be prepared for anything. So Rean, Crow, Minion. Yes, instructor. Gotcha. Right here. You're the first team. What? The rest of you will be divided into 2 groups, an all-girls team and an all-boys team. Emma's team will be team class president, Maki's team is team vice president. Rean's team will be team whatever. Each team will be facing off against each other in a series of mock battles. Those are the dumbest team names I've ever heard. I can't really disagree, but I don't think the names are the biggest issue here. Quite an interesting split. Hey, wait a minute. Why are the 3 of us in a totally separate team? Why do we have fewer members than them 2? Well, by my estimation, these 3 teams are about equal in strength. Both the girls and the boys teams are well balanced in terms of weapons and combat styles represented. And while your team does have fewer members, Crow has a lot of experience and Minium has I get them. So I think that kind of evens out your one-man disadvantage, don't you? See, it does actually make sense. At least these team divisions are less contrived than I've come to expect from our field study groups. Although the part where a certain someone always draws the short straw remains remarkably consistent. Oh, who do you mean? I wonder which poor sucker keeps getting stuck on the hard luck teams. Fine, fine, I'll take the hand I'm dealt this time. Oh, I like that spunk. Well then, let's get down to business, shall we? The first battle will be between Team Whatever and Team Vice President. Alright, assume your positions, everyone. Okay. Now let's not try to like mess up some kind of crap like don't use items this time. It would be a good chance to save just beforehand, because if I do some stupid mistake like that, I will be so unhappy with myself yet again. Oh, this battle's so easy. Oh, fails condition. Alright, augment-wise, we should be good no matter what, because of course we just went with these guys. You've got heal for Tira and Tira as well. So you technically be our healer in this thing. Plus we got items too. It depends what we can or can't use, I guess. So, links apart from that. To be honest, they were building up links quite well together. But you kind of want Rean to be at the forefront of the attacks here. So maybe, yeah, maybe these two should be linked this time. Let's go to the menu and begin the practical exam and hope for the best. Weirdly enough, I'm scared more about Team Girls than I am about Team Boys. Laura and Fee, for goodness sake. So up against the guys first. No matter what distance we try to attack from, they have someone capable of countering us. Well, as long as we beat them all, we still win, right? That's the spirit, but don't let your guard down. Yeah, just stay aware of the distance between us and them, and don't miss any openings they leave us. Looks like you're all fired up and ready to start. Alright then, begin. I don't have any CP, do I?
Stay on guard and don't get cocky. Leave it to me.
Very well.
Alright, Gaius first. Meet the following conditions. No one is knocked out during the battle. Evade and counter an enemy attack. That second one could be a bit harder. That's completely random. I don't get a choice in that.
There.
Damn it! I evaded one straight away! I literally evaded one on the first turn and it didn't work. Oh. Is there anywhere I can get a good one in? I guess Gales for seals would be pretty good. But then sealing would... Oh, man. Slowing them down too isn't that good for us. So we'll do it one turn to kind of set up. Alright. How do I push this forward a bit further here? I mean, technically, I could get some scans going. Let's get a chrono drive.
Arcus activate.
Yes, sir!
Because I need them to be attacking and I need them to attack Rean. But now that Machias is blinded, we could use that to maybe hope he attacks Rean in the thing. But of course he'll do that from range. Thingy goes from range, so I need to get Eusis to do it. That's unreal kind of difficult as far as I'm concerned. Right, shall I begin trying to scan these guys? Right, well, I'm not going to be able to counter you, am I? So let's scan you and then beat the crap out of you. Skew his foes with his cross-shaped spear.
Here.
My turn.
Someone missed again! I'm just going to say that's unreal silly. Alright, I'm going to just walk him into the middle of people.
I'll bet you up.
Oh, that sucks.
All right.
Okay, we don't want that happening, that's for sure. bang, bang. We're gonna leave you for the last bit, maybe. Oh man, we need to kind of get Eustace and just let him attack for a while then. So if we just kill off everyone else and then just leave Eustace around and hope that he kills us afterwards, maybe that'll work.
That's for you!
Hey, have I scanned some of these guys already? My redheaded boy loves music.
Here we go.
It's always going to be at different levels, isn't it?
Now's our chance.
Gotcha!
Wait, I'm beating up Eustace!
Eat that.
Yes!
Too slow.
Job done.
Yes, sir!
That's the counter. So now all we need to do is make sure no one gets KO'd, right? That's the goal at this point. So would it be best to heal Rean? Considering he's in the middle of the death zone.
Ha. Thanks. Whirlwind. To me.
That's blind, isn't it?
Keep it up, everyone.
There's our problem.
Here I go!
Alright, we found our real problem here. It's going to be that blooming thing there. So I guess our best bet is to kind of take down Eustace at this point.
Get him!
Impossible. Leave it to me.
That's one less attack. Freezing bullet.
Freeze. Get it?
Stats effect on Gaius. Beautiful. I want to get all of them.
Second form. Gale.
I've got to scan Eustace. Good
My
job.
turn.
Oh well, we missed one guy. Maybe you'll get res, you never know.
Here.
I don't care, does it even matter? We're not even going for that kind of thing. I'm just doing it for funsies.
Go.
Still kind of annoyed though. If I follow up with another Gale, do you think I'll kill those guys? I don't think I will.
Here I go! There!
I'm sorry, everyone.
Considering we've pretty much
Alright.
disabled everyone at this point. Let's be a Mr. Frosty.
Yes, sir!
Oh, he's gonna reach in.
Hang in there, everyone.
I thought you had heals as well. Why are you making things harder for us here, Macius? Marine's actually blinded, but he still managed to get the hit on.
Yes, sir!
Oh, you're still gum for another turn. I just want to build up some CP for our next fight now. So that's why I'm also letting things take a little bit longer.
My turn.
I mean, he can't move if he's frozen, right?
Yes, sir!
That's embarrassing.
Do you want to res a certain someone, please? That'd be great. Your strength's
go.
down. Our blind's gone.
Leave it to me. Eat that.
There's no way you
How
can use
about
it
this?
special, right?
Here we go.
Surely I should have got a counter on that one.
Yes, sir! There!
I'm not doing well at breaking him, that's
Leave
for
it
sure.
to me. Eat that.
This can't be happening.
See? I don't slack off all the time.
Well, didn't get the scan. Met the condition, though, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, more of that. Thanks.
Hopefully I could just kill the next group without having to randomly counter. That's enough. The match goes to team whatever. It's almost hard to believe this is your first time fighting together. It's not. The old schoolhouse. We did it. Ah, not bad. Haha! You guys didn't stand a chance. You're so full of yourself. Come on now. You certainly don't pull your punches. Hey, you got more than a few good hits in yourself. Whoa, whoa, don't start breaking out the cold drinks yet. There's plenty more action in store. Next up, Team Whatever versus Team Class Present will begin after a 5-minute break. Wait, we have to do 2 in a row? Fine by me. Oh boy, we've got ourselves a real slave driver here. I wish I could know the conditions before I fight. Well, at least we have a chance to catch our breath, but now we're up against the girls. Safe to say that the biggest threat is Laura and Fee on the front lines. I'm guessing those two are just going to come out swinging with Alyssa and Emma covering them from the rear. Yeah, probably. We're going to have to hold the line and weather their attacks while we look for an opening to break through. Alright, hope you got your strength back because it's time for our second beautiful bout. Begin! So I need to take out Laura and Fee are the targets.
Shall we begin?
I'll handle it.
Of course. Yeah.
I didn't get to save. Meet the following conditions. No one is knocked out during the battle. Cancel an enemy art. Okay, that makes Fee and Laura even stronger targets because if we beat them, we can let the others try to cast arts and try to get an impede, right?
My turn.
We're going first. Alright, do I want to buff anything here? I do have Analyze as well. Or do I want to just get straight into there and try to knock some guys down a little bit? I mean, Buster Arm would work pretty well right now. If he gets a feint. He got a feint on Emma! Why Emma? I want to critical the other guys, you morons!
Freeze! Get it? Here we go!
Poor Emma's dying horribly! Let's get an Arc Slash. I don't want that on Emma this time. Alright, we got Burn on Laura. I don't think I'm ever going to get a chance to scan any of these at this point.
Here we go.
Alright, Laura's going to be down for a while. So we don't have to worry about her doing anything. So it's basically Fee and Laura, and then we're pretty much sorted, right? I can't get the angle here. So why don't I go this way?
Target locked.
Okay, we've been speed down. That's not good for us. Well, that's Fee out for the count.
I was
no scan.
careless.
Oh well.
My turn.
Means no link for Laura. As soon as Laura goes again, she's completely screwed.
Shatter.
My turn.
And that's unfortunate.
Wasn't strong enough.
Fire. Yes, sir.
Right, we need to heal you up. Though you don't look like you're taking an attack on the next turn anyway. So better to use an item for you right now.
That's for you.
Let's not get a KO. Let's just fulfill our victory conditions, shall we? So should we be taking out everyone but Emma right now? Thinking on those lines again still? Oh, no, wait. If I used Gale...
Leave it to me.
Here comes the art.
Here we go.
Well, not a problem then. That's everything we needed, isn't it?
There.
Let's go.
In fact, we got another art coming in. Let's scare just to scan on you then, I guess. You will go with half scans. Don't care about them. I just want to fill the criteria now. Especially these scans can't fail me out at this point. A little bit sorry for Emma. She just spent her time fainted. The orbital bow allows her to provide her allies with powerful support from afar.
Leave it to me.
She was doing quite a bit of attacking with it.
No. Here.
And that just leaves one. Spell Reflect works on orbital arts too. Like the orbital... Well, I just found out something. That's kind of cool. My class 7's president with the school's top marks uses powerful arts while supporting allies with a staff.
My turn.
I think you're just gonna have to get punched down, I'm afraid.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Don't mess with us.
And we met both conditions. with a little bit of scans left by the wayside.
I did it!
Maybe I could have paced it out a little bit more. We basically left Laura unable to act. She didn't get an attack off. Fee got an attack off and then went down for it. Emma was just unconsciously... I think Emma got one attack and got reflected that as well. Didn't have a good time, did she? That's enough. And it looks like a victory for the stalwart team whatever. I'm impressed. At this rate, you're going to be nipping at my heels before long. I can't believe we lost. We fell just short of victory. You all fought admirably. What a shame. It was a close one, though. Whew. These Class 7 girls would just straight take you out before they take you out for a night on the town, huh? Well done, Milliam. You too, Emma. In some respects, it's a slightly unfair fight based on the fact that all these guys have trained together, so you know instantly Target, Laura, and Fee take out their heavy damage, and then you just got to interrupt the spells in the back. You know strats like that because you've fought with the guys for ages. However, these guys now have to go up against Crow and Milliam, who they're not really sure about fighting styles. It's like information on one end, no information on another. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? When you think about that too. You too, Emma. I make Team Whatever go a third round, but there's no one else to fight, so I guess they get to rest. We'll review our performance later, but in the meantime, we've got Team Class President and Team Vice President going head to head. Both teams step forward. Do we get to watch this too? I want to see the result. I bet the girls won. AP increased by 5. Well, looks like that about wraps it up. That final fight was a real thriller from start to finish too. It was certainly a good fight, but who would have thought that they'd take advantage of such a tiny opening like that to overwhelm us? That's Laura and Fee for you, I guess. I imagine the way combat is concerned, they would handily best most of the second years. To swing a sword is one thing, but we were relying on Alyssa and Emma to keep up the pressure. Yep, wouldn't have been nearly as effective without them. I'm glad you think so. Still, it's safe to say that everyone fought pretty well. I had this funny feeling that Rean's team would come out on top, though. Winning both of your matches with a new team is pretty impressive. I feel like I was riding on Crow Million's efforts, though. No, they were definitely riding on you. Nah, don't sell yourself short. You're pretty strong. Yeah, you're tougher than you look, too. I see your practical exams are as unconventional as ever. Ah, Nightheart. Oh, Instructor Nightheart. Oh, I was under the impression that having back-to-back battles with uneven odds was par for the course in actual warfare. And don't you think learning to fight effectively against cunning opponents with team tactics is important for any soldier? Well, that's certainly true. So what brings you here, Instructor Nightheart? Please tell me this isn't the part where we have to fight both the instructors at once. Of course not. It's just that, like last month's field study in the capital, your upcoming field study is also a bit unusual. Instructor Nightheart here has been involved in making the arrangements, which is why I asked him to come. What do you mean by unusual? That sounds a bit ominous. Well, we just about wrapped things up anyway, so let's move on to announcing your next field study locations. Field study August. Group A is Rean, Laura, Emma, Eustace, Gaius, and Milliam. Crow's with the other group by the look of them. Group B is Alyssa, Fee, Macius, Elliot, and Crow. We got a fairly strong party here, haven't we? I mean, just look at the girls plus Rean and think of the power that's there anyway, and then Eustace and Gaius to switch in to do ultimates. Study location Legram is us, and Alyssa, Fee, Macius, Elliot, Crow are going to Jurai Special Economic Zone. After 2 days, reassemble at a designated location. Well, Legram is Laura's hometown, right? It is. It's a lakeside town in the south of the Croydon province, blanketed by thick fog for much of the year. It's a castle town dating back to the Middle Ages. It has more than its fair share of local legends and tall tales. Sounds like quite a historical hotspot. If I'd gone home for summer vacation, I would have returned to Trista only to turn around and head right back home again. I guess that's true. So what about this Jurai Special Economic Zone? I'm pretty sure it's a city up on the far northwestern coast of the Empire. It used to be independent, but the Imperial government runs the show there now. Oh, there it is. I think Gramps annexed it about 8 years ago. Miriam? I'm guessing the Gramps she's referring to is... yeah, probably Mr. Blood and Iron himself, the Chancellor. Honestly, do you even think about the words coming out of your mouth? Why? It's not like it bothers me. Both locations seems worth checking out. Well, that final line makes me curious. None of our other field study instructions had anything like it. After 2 days, reassemble at the designated location. True, usually wherever we go, that's where we stay for the duration of the field study. Care to shed a little light on that, instructor? I could, but I wouldn't want Instructor Nightheart to feel left out, so I'll let him do the honors. As you wish. After completing your assigned tasks in your respective areas, you'll be boarding a train bound for the rendezvous point. The point is a notable military installation in the southeast of the Empire, Guerrilla Fortress. Guerrilla Fortress? Well, that's that giant base on the border facing the Republic. So after we've finished our regular field study, we're going to be whisked away to a major military base. As part of your field study, of course, I'll be joining you there to serve as your military liaison for the duration of your visit. Naturally, you'll all be given a series of assignments specific to that location. Wow, sounds like fun! I very much doubt that's the intent. Sounds like I'm going to be put through the ringer on my very first field study. Something wrong? Nah, don't worry about it. Well, I'm looking forward to another installment of your action-packed field study reports. But just so you know, I'm planning on joining you at Guerrilla Fortress 2. I'm not going to let the big bad army man push my adorable little students around. I have no intention of asking anything unreasonable of them, nothing that deviates from their curriculum. Unlike a certain other instructor whose name we shan't mention. Is it even safe to keep these two in the same room together? Guerrilla Fortress, where our game started off.
Your rank's gone up.
As we rank up yet again, cool.
Here's a
Practical
little
exam,
something from the
5
academy.
extra AP. We got a Scander gem as a perk for A4 rank. We are 20 points away from rank A3, not even that far.
Thank you for everything.
No problem. They love each other and they know it. The tension. And so, the 28th of August. Fees with a cat.
Oh, right. We're heading out on our field study today. I don't need to get up just yet, but I guess it wouldn't hurt. Or I could just give in and go back to sleep. I'm still feeling kind of beat after training last night. Huh?
Wakey, wakey! Come on, Rean, it's time to rise and shine. We're gonna miss the train.
Stop that! That's not very ladylike. Oh, right in the gut.
I can't believe it! My very first class trip! We're gonna have the best time! How much money do I get to spend on sweets and stuff? Oh, do bananas count as snacks?
No, they don't! Just get off me. Please. Ah, there you are.
Good morning, Rean.
Seems you had quite the rude awakening this morning.
Yeah, Coffee only wishes it was that effective. She must have really been looking forward to this trip.
Certainly seems so.
She holds her own in class, to be sure. But at times like these, she seems like any other kid her age.
I'm looking forward to finally getting the chance to visit Laura's hometown.
I've heard that Legram is known for both its many legends and for the mist that hangs over the town for much of the year.
I don't know which stories you've heard, but most of them have been exaggerated in the retelling over time. It certainly doesn't lack for scenic beauty, though. I was hoping I'd have the opportunity to invite you to see it. Though I wish Elisa, Fee, and the others in Group B could have come with us.
Me too. I hope they enjoy their trip. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Uses?
Good heavens.
Ugh, can someone do something about this child? She's out of control.
Okay, looks like everybody's here. Let's go, go, go!
Too much energy! All rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped from the other group's members, which means we've got some sorting out to do, but during that whole cutscene, did everyone else see the sparkly that keeps happening over here? What is this? Ah, something in my mailbox. Abend Time sticker. Misty's signature and the serial number 120 are printed on the sticker. Isn't this an Abend Time sticker? I thought you couldn't get one of these unless they read out your submission on the show. Oh, it came with a note. Last week's little chat was fun. Sorry to use you as show material though. Misty. Oh yeah, she did talk about our meeting on the show last week. I guess that's why she sent me the sticker. Well, these seem pretty rare, so I'll be sure to take care of it. What you doing, Rean? Did something arrive for you? Yeah, an acquaintance sent me something. An acquaintance? What a curious choice of words. Just remember that students shouldn't get involved in anything too dubious. Okay, you've all definitely got the wrong idea here. Well, shall we head towards the station? I've got an Abend Time sticker. Where can I stick it? I'll stick it on Sharon. Stick it on her back. Here you'll be visiting 2 separate locations for this month's field study. As a result, it may be much harsher than previous ones. I pray that you will learn very much from it, and that Adios will be with you. Thanks, Sharon. I'm sure we'll all be just fine. I'm sure we will. Except for the fact we already know the end destination, and that's always problematic. We don't know what comes after. And we don't know what comes before. So at least we've got these couple of days where we've got an interesting time of exploring a new place we know nothing about. Apart from the fact that it's Laura's place. You forgot something? You're going to be late if you don't hurry. You seem really exhausted. Apparently she's gone to great lengths to sort things out for this month's field study. That's right, this month was a real pain too, so you better appreciate it. On top of all the usual arrangements, I had to deal with a lot of these ever so cheerful military types. Yeah, doesn't seem like you'd be too good at that. What Millie meant to say was, thank you for going to all that effort for us. Try to rest until we meet at Corellia Fortress. That's the idea. Alright, I'll see you all at our big heartfelt family reunion in 2 days' time. See you there. I thought a window was broken for a bit there. Alright, I'll see you all in 2 days. Meanwhile, I think I'll go back and continue my beauty rest. Beauty rest! Look at all her beauty treatments. Many a beauty treatment there. No, wait. If she gets blackout drunk today, she's still got a day to recover before she goes out to Corellia Fortress, right? It'll be fine. Did you know that the singer was Misty? You seem good at these things, yes. From second one of meeting her, yes, knew that the singer was Misty. It's the voice. Straight off the voice. Darling, are you forgetting an important question you need to ask your caring wife? Oh, silly me, Hannah. My sweetest, will you be so kind as to provide me with a morning kiss? Gladly. Sound effects too. I do it all. Oh no, someone saw us again. Well, putting that aside, thank you for bringing Kurt back home yesterday. I'll be sure to have him thank you himself when he wakes up. Oh, he's still not awake? That kid sleeps. Oh, good morning. Well, thank you for carrying Kurt home yesterday. What's wrong with a loving couple being all loving in the middle of the street? That's fine. It's kind of like a Japanese thing, isn't it? Where you, well, they don't have shows of public affection in public. Shows of public affection in public. That's kind of redundant, isn't it? You're in the Leground group? Oh, well, good luck. Try to have fun taking care of everyone else's dirty work. I don't know what you think goes on during these field studies, but we're totally going to have fun. And so it starts. So it begins. Do you know what else is about to begin, people? Do you know what else is about to begin? Everyone knows what else is about to begin, right? Say it with me now. Blade. Ah, yeah. This is where I go and lose every match again, and then there's a big deficit that I can't come back from once more. It'll be that, 100%. While it's nice to see that the rain has let up, it seems that today's going to be uncomfortably hot. Make sure to take care of yourself during your journey and keep an eye open for the warning signs of heat stroke. I will do. Did you sell any new gear before we leave? Because you did last time. Only, obviously, because we were going to your main place. I saw Celine again this morning, so I gave her some milk. She even let me pet her after that. I think she's starting to enjoy all the attention. She doesn't like being said that she's getting fed, but she always accepts it. So we'll be visiting Jirai this month. All I can think about is Grelia Fortress, though. That's where the railway guns are, after all. Yeah, I can't begin to imagine what's waiting for us there. Might as well leave the worrying for when we actually get there. Let's make sure we're ready. Indeed. You know, you're heading to Legram today. I gotta admit that I'm kind of worried about all of you after last month's terrorist attack. I don't even care about Legram. It'll be fine, don't sweat it. Honestly, nobody mentioned me bringing a kid along with you. She's like Tysel's age too. Oh, Adios, please keep these kids safe. I didn't expect you to start getting all emotional out of nowhere like that. He seems to be a worried father. A worried father has just made me realise that I have a party again to maybe try this custard pudding. So I already have ingredients for it. I need more eggs by the look of it.
Your funeral! Whoa, this looks really nice!
Yeah, you made wobbly pudding. You said it was my funeral? You cooked quite well. Congratulations for that. Let's try you then, Emma.
I'll do what I can. That came out well.
Custard pudding? That's normal. Oh, wait a second. You're not... Oh, you don't have a smiley face. Whoops, wrong person. Damn it! You didn't have a smiley face. That's some more fresh eggs. Right. There. I thought she had a smiley face, but she doesn't. It was a lie. Well, she has a smiley face, but I thought she had a super smiley face with a wink. Cheeky wink.
Well, if I must. A reasonable outcome.
No, we don't want reasonable outcomes. We want terrible outcomes.
Well, if I must.
Make it bad.
A reasonable outcome.
Oi!
Well, if I must. What in Adios' name is this?
There we go. One egg custard pudding finally made. So I guess if I keep trying on her, I might be able to make the other one too. That said, thinking about it, I'm not gonna... Yeah. When I think about it, I'm not gonna get... I don't know. I'm not gonna get 15 anyway, so I'm not gonna get reward no matter what. So what's the point of going straight for it now? I can go when I'm in the next food shop too. Hello, Celine. Where are the others, Fee? Getting stuff ready before we leave? I'm ready, so I'm playing with Celine. Good girl. Meow! Stretch. Ah, I guess they get along since Fee's kind of cat like herself. I've got a Zaran powder again. Oh, is this for me? Thanks, I'll definitely use this. Meow. She's a cutie, I want to pet it too. We missed the train because of this. Let's make our way to the station once we're all ready. Celine came out to see us. Maybe she wanted to send us off? I think you're right. I think she's just keeping Rena alive a little bit with Zaran powders, right? There are so many different sights, cultures, and adventures to experience in Erebonia due to how big it is. I'm sure these field studies will be an enriching use of your time. They're sure to give you an even greater understanding of your country. Alright, there's probably no new reading material. Oh, speaking of reading material then, that paper we read... Was it actually issue 6? It was! Did it just read it then for story purposes? Or is that just what happens if you hadn't read that issue yet? That's so weird that I hadn't read it and it read it automatically in the game. I had no clue, honestly. It seems like such an obvious choice now, but I never expected they sent us to Grelia Fortress. Looks like Instructor Nightheart's coming on too. I'm kind of worried now. Oh, why's that? Well, Actually, never mind. It's not really a big deal or anything. Kay got home yesterday and soaked almost half the books in the store. But I can't tell him off for something like that when he's studying hard, can I? Or at least I think he's studying hard. I haven't actually seen him crack a book lately. Oh well. Alright, no new book there. No new book elsewhere. Life is good. How much do we check out of the place? That's always the question at this point. Sophie, Elliot, and Thingy's over there. We have in the academy, in the engineering building, I guess they're checking out some stuff. Machias is with Crow, which is quite interesting. We should start making our way to the station, Crow. Otherwise we'll miss the train. No need to rush, the station's not going anywhere. The station isn't, but our train most certainly is. Oh. So this will be Crow's first field study with Class 7, huh? That's actually kind of funny. How so? I told you that we were part of the Arcus trials last year, didn't I? A lot of stuff we did back then actually serves as a model for Class 7, so we had our own field studies of sorts. Instructor Sarah was always putting us through one hellish situation or another. Well, that's how we all got to know each other too. Wow. That explains things. That makes you four our predecessors in a way. Well, it's more than just a coincidence they put this guy into your class. Be sure to make yourself useful, yeah? For our sakes, at least. We'd hate to see you make a fool of yourself and ruin our sterling reputation. Yeah, I got it. All this pressure you're putting on me is going to give me wrinkles or something. We better work every bit as hard as he does. Jesus, come along thinking they'll be happy to see me, but then they start stacking all the pressure on me. Well, I guess I have to conjure up my wealth of wisdom and experience to make things a bit easier for everyone. Honestly, I can't believe how lax he is sometimes. Now I'm worried about what will happen while we're out here. Crow's representing us too, so I hope he actually tries. Oh well, not much we can do from here, but give him our support. It's really something to see Crow joining you guys in your field studies. He's hoping he can use his age and experience to help you out. Somehow I doubt that. Towa's in the student union. Uncle Makarov only eats two kinds of food, junk and canned junk. He never even cooks anything on his own. Can you believe it? He's going to give himself a heart attack if he keeps on eating like that. This looks like a job for Super Niece. Who knows what will happen if I don't step in and help? Who knows indeed. I witnessed someone managed to get even more annoying lately. No, I didn't think that was possible either. Just let me eat what I want to eat, okay? As long as I'm getting enough calories, it doesn't matter what I shove down my throat now, does it? That's, one way to look at it. Keeps you running. That's what he's going for by the look of it. Alright, no new paper. I'll leave you be. Steam upstairs and speak to Toa, and I guess... I don't think I've ever found myself for hidden quests in the morning yet. So I guess we'd be done at that point. What's going on? We've been given a number of tasks to take care of during Toa's absence. The work doesn't disappear just because she's away. We might see you out there. Toa will be leaving for Crossbell soon, but there seem to be a lot of worrying things going on over there lately. I hope she'll be okay. You'll head out on another field study today, right? Well, you're not the only ones due for a little travel. In 3 days, I'll be at the trade conference in Crossbell. She'll be in the trade conference in Crossbell. It's that soon. That's kind of intimidating. You look out there. We'll all be rooting for you. Right back at you. I'm not really sure how much I'll be able to help out as part of the staff. Well, that doesn't mean I'm going to not give it my all. I'm not going to give it my all. There we go. Words in the end. Alright, can't go in the main... No, we can go in the main building. Alright, I'm just wondering... We've done more stuff now. Do you think Principal will give us a thing? I'm awfully glad it was all a misunderstanding in the end. However, your habit of instantly pointing a finger at the lower class students when something unusual happens concerns me. Emperor Drykel's rule explicitly states that while divided by class, all students of Thors are to be equally respected. It would hardly be becoming of a vice principal to forget such an important tenet of this academy now, would it? Please forgive my crass attitude. I'll be certain to reflect deeply upon my behavior and work to amend it. He's scared stiff. Huh, that's something I never expected to see. You win against him, do you? Just so long as you understand. Oh, please, no need to be so formal. Interesting. Alright, what else is going on? Now the Wind Orchestra's concert is drawn to a close, it's time for us to turn our sights towards our next goal. I speak, of course, of the Academy Festival in October. It may seem to be ways off, but I'm sure that our preparations will make the time fly right. Bye. I'll be assisting anyone who requests my aid in the meantime. I don't know why you don't come with us and then just like keep one with each group and then go to the fortress, but still. Your field study at Guerrilla Fortress will take place in 2 days. During your time there, you'll be observing a military exercise. I'm sure I need not remind you to be on time. Understood. May I ask why you're performing this exercise now of all times? It makes a fair point. The situation on the border is probably rather delicate now with the trade conference going on, right? I'm afraid that's classified. But you're all cadets, so I encourage you to discuss potential reasons amongst you. It's because you want to keep the Republic and all the other countries in check, right? That's what Gramps told you, at least. Milliam, perhaps we should consider not spouting classified information so casually? Just because you know something doesn't mean everybody else should. Knowing that means she must have a close connection to the Chancellor, though. Things aren't quite that simple, Orion. I don't know what they taught you in the Intelligence Division, but here's your chance to see how the real world works. I fear for our future. If you'll study Guerrilla Fortress in 2 days, I'll explain that again. As for you, Orion, it seems you have a bad habit of oversimplifying things. I don't know what they taught you, but here's your chance to see how the real world works again. Okay. Alright, let's talk to the principal. We've got 3 medals, you know. As you've heard, your field studies month will involve visiting Guerrilla Fortress to observe a military exercise. It may be a rough schedule compared to previous months, but I'm sure you will give it your best. I have high hopes that you will all return having learned many new things this month as well. So I have to perform better. I have to do more. The academy time. Right, where do I want to go to? The station. Nearest point. It's time to set off. It's time to play Blade. It's time to see Laura's hometown. As well as anything else. I think it's been it has been not too long since the last save when I think about it. The practical exam. Well, let's start to make trails, eh? My win rate is 7-8. Yes, it is indeed, chat. Let's see if I can get luckier over the course of 5 more games. And it's Trista Station. I think we're ready to go. I checked around somewhat. We need to change trains at Breyhard to get to Leghorn, right? That's why it would be better for us to take the Croydon main line than the transcontinental line then. Right, after reaching Breyhard, we'll need to transfer to a local line, the Ebel branch line. There's only 1 train every 2 hours, so I'm hoping we can time our arrival to avoid a lengthy wait. It's exactly 7 AM right now. We should arrive in Breyhard somewhere around 10:30 and reach Leghorn by noon. We've got work waiting for us the first day too, so the earlier we can reach Leghorn, the better. Agreed. And there's always a chance our class problem child will make another scene. That's not the response. Oh, you guys are here earlier than I expected. You all ready to leave too? Nah, we still got another 20 minutes or so until the next train to Breyhard comes in. You're going to the Uri SEZ, right? I've never been, but it sounds kind of fun. It's apparently quite a trip together there, though. It's on the Empire's northwest coast. You have to cross the entire Lamarck province to get there. Well, it's not often you get to go on a nice long trip like this. Worry not, the hours will just fly by as I teach you all how to be as cool and popular as I am. Yeah, thanks, but I think I'll just take a nap instead. Go play Blade. Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask all passengers wishing to board, please wait on the platform until the trains come to a complete stop. Well, we'll see you in 2 days then. See you at Guerrilla Fortress. Bye. Have a safe trip. See you later, Elliot. Later, Macius. And Crow, at least make a token attempt to stay out of trouble. No worries. If you hear about it, it means I wasn't on top of my game. One of these days, Rean, you're first for my life of adventure. Right. Alright. Good luck, guys. Try not to, drive everyone crazy for the next 2 days. Okie dokie. Why do I not find that the slightest bit reassuring? You took the words right out of my mouth. May the guidance of the winds and the goddess be with you all. I look forward to seeing you again in 2 days.